Cyclone Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, and online at KOFO.com. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone Basketball on KOFO is brought to you by Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy. Cyclone and Lady Cyclone Basketball is also being brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home. Also by Quality Structures Incorporated, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Fusion Alley with Primetime Grill. Now let's go courtside enjoying KOFO's Luke Queen for Ottawa Cyclone Basketball.
Yeah, welcome everybody into the Ottawa High School KOFO Game of the Week here from the 20th Annual Bobcat Invitational at Baser Linwood High School. Luke Queen going to be bringing you the action here this afternoon. Getting an early start with the weather changes that caused the cancellation of games on Friday here in the tournament, rescheduled for tonight. Ottawa High School will take on the Holton Wildcats here in the 7th place game of this Bobcat Invitational. Ottawa coming off a couple losses early on in the tournament. Facing terrific competition up here at the Baser Linwood basketball tournament. Always a good tournament, always solid teams around. Ottawa opened up with Baser Linwood last week. It was defeated and then defeated on Saturday as well to come into this 7th place game. Again, Holton opened up the tournament with a loss to Olathe North. And were defeated by St. Joe Benton before coming into this ball game. Two teams never know if this 7th place game was really dependent upon how the play was, but these two teams will battle it out for here in 7th place here this afternoon. We've got 3 o'clock, and then we will follow it up with the boys contest taking on in the 3rd place game. I'll be back over in the main gym for that 3rd place contest, but girls here battling against Holton for 7th place. I want to take this opportunity to take our first time out. We'll be back to get you a little bit more ready for this 20th Annual Bobcat Invitational 7th place basketball game from here at Baser Linwood High School. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones. Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know you're comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
Yeah, welcome back into the Ottawa High School Cyclone pregame show. We're getting ready for the Lady Cyclones to take on the Lady Wildcats of Holton here at the 20th Annual Bobcat Invitational at Basel Linwood High School. Again, I am Luke Quinn with you here in the auxiliary gym here at Basel Linwood, trying to play a little catch-up after losing some games on Friday. 8 games going on here between the two gyms at Basel Linwood here to finish up this 20th annual tournament. Always good competition here as you look down the list and across the state to figure out where these teams sit. Mid-Piper, Baser, always quality programs. Blue Valleys, Holton, Olathe North, some size on these schools. Also, St. Joe Bend and St. Joe Central coming over from the Missouri side to partake in this tournament. So always quality competition around here. Ottawa and Holton both defeated in their first 2-round games. Ottawa coming in had been playing well entering the tournament, faced off against some very good opponents. Ottawa defeated by Basel Linwood on last Tuesday, and Holton was defeated by Olathe North in the late game on Tuesday night. So here we are in the 7th place game. Expecting good basketball between these two teams. Both will like to get up and down the floor. A little bit of a size advantage. Looks like on the side of Holton, 6-foot Paige Crouch and 5'10" Taylor Moore. Ottawa has some height, but also really can rely upon shooting the 3-ball, using their guards to create into the lane and then getting some kickouts for the jumpers. Rebounding is going to be a huge key to this ball game here tonight for Ottawa. So they're going to need to keep Holton off the glass, off the offensive glass, and be able to create some offense with their guards for penetration, getting it out to the shooters. Riley Titus sitting out in street clothes in this one, so hopefully Riley will be back soon. Big part of the Ottawa offense, good shooter and a good athlete all the way around is Titus, but not dressed out here this afternoon, so going to rely on some other players to find a way to put the ball in the basket in order for Ottawa to come away with the victory here this afternoon. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. We'll be back hopefully to get some starting lineups and get you prepared for tip-off. You're listening to Ottawa High School Cyclone basketball on 1220 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
Drills from Milwaukee, DeWalt, Skill, and Bosch. Turn to Lumber 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
36 days. That's how long it takes the average company to find their next hire. Glassdoor can help you quickly find the right job candidate in half the resumes. From 62 million job seekers, Glassdoor only matches you with qualified candidates who have the skills and experience your small business needs to grow. And Glassdoor hires are committed. They're 30% more likely to stay with your business longer. Go to glassdoor.com/hire. Glassdoor. Find the right fit for your business.
Hey, check out this report of our Office 365 email and the threats sitting in users' inboxes.
Wow, how did you get this?
There's a free tool called Barracuda Email Threat Scanner that can quickly and safely scan our Office 365 email for hidden threats like spear phishing and domain fraud.
Really?
Yeah, Barracuda Email Threat Scanner identifies hidden threats and employees most at risk for a cyber attack, all summarized in a complete report.
This is great.
Get your free email threat scan now at barracuda.com. Barracuda, your journey secured.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And welcome back to the Ottawa High School pregame show here on 1220, 103.7 FM. Luke Queen with you at Pacer Linwood High School here in the 7th place game of the 20th annual Bobcat Invitational, where Ottawa Lady Cyclones will take on the Lady Wildcats of Holton High School here in the 7th place contest. Couple of tough losses getting both of these teams down into this ball game. Both teams battling it for getting a victory and to move on to the post-mid-season tournament portion of the schedule with a victory and maybe jumpstart something as we start really looking towards seedings and placements for sub-state. Both teams going over to the respective benches here, set up across the way from the scores table here at the auxiliary gym at Pacer Linwood. So I'll be learning the starting lineups right along with everybody here this evening as teams are getting their final words of wisdom from their coaches. Coming out for Ottawa as the starters here this evening. Number 10, Lauren Curtis. Number 11, Sophia Ficken. Number 12, Summer Spiegel. Number 22, Kirsten Evans. And number 35, Brittany Hornbuckle, the starters for Ottawa. Trying to get some numbers for the starters there for Holton as well. And we're ready for action. They quickly go, no introductions here, just ready to go. So Lauren Curtis steps into the center circle. She'll go for the tip there. Holton controls. Out top for Holton, number 12, Faith Hausler. Kicks it into the corner, number 15, Olivia Ying. Stand down low, quickly shot up off the glass there. Sadie taking up off the glass. Holton comes out in a 1-2-2 full court press. Evans and Ficken work through the press, bring it across the timeline, get it to Hornbuckle in the corner. Skip pass back out top and a whistle and a foul. Going to go against Holton. That's number 35. Lacey Patch, her first personal foul and the first team foul on the Lady Wildcats. Holton quickly was up 2-0 here. Ficken to trigger it in from the sideline. Get it in down to the corner to Evans, down inside Hornbuckle. Working along the block, set down there. She'll get it back out to Evans. First works her right now to Ficken. Dribble handoff to Summer Spiegel. Spiegel drives in, shot up off the glass, around the rim, it just falls out. And the rebound brought down by Holton. Tanking quickly up the floor. She finds Danica Hickman, and a kick out is to Tanking, and a three-pointer on the way is good. Tanking now with 5 quick points for Holton. Getting the pressure here from the Wildcats, and a whistle and a timeout will be called here by Coach Matt Skirman. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Holton coming out with the pressure. A couple quick shots there. Tanking already with 5 points. Sadie Tanking, 5'8" wing player for the Lady Wildcats, has got all the scoring so far. Ottawa a little flustered so far early on by the pressure of the Wildcats. Again, a 1-2-2 full court or three-quarter court press. Looking to trap along the sidelines and in the corners. Ottawa can spread it wide, get it back through the middle, should be able to break the press. Coach Matt Skirman probably just went right over that in that quick timeout. And a press again, and Evans brings it across herself fast. Down low is stolen away by Tanking. Holton back on the offensive end. Hickman with it. Now back out top, she's got Hausler. Wildcats working it around the top of the key. Ball pass inside there on the lob, and a whistle, and it's out of bounds. Lacey Patch unable to handle it on the lob. Got a hand to it, tried to save it. Not much room out of bounds here, but Ball goes back over to the Cyclones. Ottawa breaks the press. Spiegel into the lane, shot up, in and out, no good. Tanking with the rebound. A good look there. Spiegel just unable to get it to fall. Gets around the top of the key. Hickman, right corner, back out top. Dribble handoff for the Wildcats, and a whistle on a traveling violation there. Olivia Yingst thought about making a pass. Ottawa in the lane, created a bit of an extra step there. Evans going to try to dribble it through the press herself. Now she gets it across, is in trouble. Finds Ficken. Ficken tries to force it into Hornbuckle, and the ball knocked away and taken away by Holton. Tanking going to give it off there to Hosler out front. Hosler working into the lane. Now kicks it out to Yinks. Yinks inside, Tanking up off the glass. Shot is no good, but a whistle and a foul going to be called against Ottawa. That's going to send Sadie Tanking to the free throw line to shoot two. Fouls on Lauren Curtis, her first and the team's first. Tanking's first free throw is no good. 5:39 remaining here in the first quarter. Holton 5, Ottawa yet to get on the board. Tanking second, this one is up and it is good. So all 6 points for Holton for Sadie Tanking. That's deflected on the pressure. Evans with it, and a whistle and a foul going to go here against Hosler of Holton as she went through the back of of Kirsten Evans. We're coming a little bit of a different press break on this time. Ball back to Ficken, up to Spiegel. She's going to find it. Down to Hornbuckle. Nice pass by Hornbuckle. She gets it to Lauren Curtis along the back side. And a shot is up and good. Quickly, Holton going to try to press it the other way. And a whistle, and prior to the pass there from Hickman, she stepped on the baseline. Turnover will give the ball back to the Cyclones. Ottawa and Hickman intercepts the pass intended for Spiegel. Underneath, and a whistle and a traveling violation on Yingst. She had Sophia Ficken there in front of her. A little bit of height advantage for Ficken. All into Curtis, now over to Evans. Evans dribbles up the left sideline. Able to get through the press. A little floater up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound is going to go out of bounds and off of Holton. So Ottawa has it underneath their own basket here. 5:01 at a play here in the first quarter. Ottawa's going to throw it in out top. Spiegel over to Evans. Evans looking for the lob. Lob pass intercepted there by Tanking. Sadie Tanking bringing it the other way. Defended there. Nice job to step up and stop the ball by Summer Spiegel. Holton will work it around the top of the key again. Yinks, cross-court pass over to Hosler. Now inside, his shot goes up there by Patch. Rebound down to Ottawa. Spiegel will take it, bring it across the timeline, handoff to Evans. Pass intended for Ficken is deflected, and the back official helping out the near side official says that there was a deflection. Ball will stay with Ottawa. Number 20, Brooklyn Hadel checking into the ball game for the Lady Cyclones. Taylor Moore checking in for Holton. Holton in a 2-3 zone here, it looks like. Maybe a little bit of a matchup zone. Ficken out top has a good look at the three, straight on right off the front of the rim. Just unable to get it to fall. And a rebound brought down by Tanking for Holton. Holton quickly into the front court again. Now they'll pull it out and set up the offense. Ball poked away by Hadel. Holton able to recover. Now into the corner. Hosler has a look at three. Shot up. Rattles around. No good, but an offensive rebound there. Number 25, Kinley Brode, who just checked into the ball game. Went back up with it quickly, and a whistle and a foul going to go against the Lady Cyclones. Road goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the first shot is up, and it is no good. Foul's going to go against Summer Spiegel. Be her first personal foul, second team foul. Madison Soman checks into the ball game for Spiegel, and the second one on the way from Road is good. Lead now 7-2, Holton. Spiegel out top to Ficken. Ficken drives to the right. Now kicks it out to Soman. We've got a whistle and a foul going to go against Holton. Reaching in there and grabbing the wrist of Ficken. Ottawa will take it out underneath. The foul's going to go on number 15. Yanks, her first. And on the inbounds, Holton takes it away. Tanking. Right corner to Hosler. Hosler passes inside. Ball on the ground. We've got a whistle and a jump ball here. The pass into Moore. Slipped through her hands. Went to the floor. And a tie-up situation. Ottawa with possession with the arrow. Spiegel dribbles up, gives it to Soman. Soman was it off the foot of, I believe, it looked like it was off the foot of Holton, but it must have been off the foot of Soman. It'll go out of bounds, and a turnover gives it back to the Lady Wildcats, who lead 7-2 here, 3:17 remaining in quarter number 1. Hosler dribbles left. Ends it up to Yanks. Yanks to the top to Moore. Moore on the drive right side. Shot up off the glass. No good. And a good rebound there by Sophia Ficken. Get it out to Summer Spiegel. Spiegel was into the front court. Passes it over. Pinned on the left wing for Ficken. And too high for Sophia. Goes out of bounds. Another turnover will give it back to Holton, and a timeout called here by Ottawa. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa High School Basketball, 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Napa Auto Parts, building the largest selection of parts and accessories in the area. 104 South Cedar, Ottawa.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
What if you were rewarded for shopping? Sutton's Jewelry is doing just that. Receive $10 cash back for every $100 purchase at Sutton's. Treat yourself at Sutton's or use as a gift. It's your choice. And speaking of choices, Sutton's has an extensive selection of engagement rings, wedding sets, diamonds, gemstones, gold, contemporary metals, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, watches, and every piece qualifies for the $10 cash back on every $100 purchase. Offer good through February 14th. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main Street, Ottawa.
And back here at Pacer Linwood High School, Luke William with you. 2:58 remaining here in quarter number 1. Holton leads Lady Cyclones of Ottawa by a score of 7-2 as we get back under action. Holton with the possession here. Dribble handoff, tanking out top. She's guarded there by Spiegel. Gets rid of it over to Hickman. She's going to drive to the baseline, now kick it back out. Ball swung around. Tanking going to try and drive baseline. Able to get by there, and the shot up off the glass is good. Sadie Tanking now with 8 first quarter points for Holton. Ottawa able to break the press this time with a lot more ease. Pass inside is Curtis with it on the block, and hit a pass from Hadel, and a whistle and a foul going to go against Holton. This one's going to go on number 25, Kinley Rod. First personal and the 4th team foul on Holton. Hadel with it in the right corner. Going to kick it out top to Ficken. Now into the corner to Spiegel on the left side. Spiegel looks to try and get it in underneath. Shut off there, so Ottawa will reset. Hands working around the top of the key. Cross-court pass intended there for Curtis. She's able to knock it down and pick it up. Now driving in, takes a bump, goes up strong, and a whistle and a foul going to go against Holton once again. This one's going to go against Moore. Her first 15 foul, and Lauren Curtis going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Curtis goes to strike for the first shot on the way. Saddles off the rim, no good. Kirsten Evans going to check back into the ballgame here for the Lady Cyclones. She'll replace Summer Spiegel. And Macy Patch checks back into the ballgame to replace Taylor Moore for the Lady Wildcats. Second one on the way from Curtis. This one is good. Lauren Curtis has all 3 Cyclone points so far. Ottawa in a little bit of a full court press there. Holton able to break it. The drive is up and the shot off the glass is good. They're going to count it there by Danica Hickman. Ottawa had the press broken quickly. Hickman caught that ball at about mid-court. Just took it to the rack. Foul on Hadel is her first, and Hickman finishes off the 3-point play. Lead is now 9 at 12-3. Holton back into Soman. Soman drives down the right sideline, now trapped out there. Pass deflected, it'll go out of bounds. It will stay with Ottawa. So Ottawa will have the possession here on the near sideline. 1:46 remaining here in the first quarter. Right at about mid-court where Ottawa will trigger it in from here. Ottawa able to get it into Evans. Person will dribble it back out top. Again, the 2-3 zone here from Holton. Soman into the corner. Gets, well, Ottawa working around the top of the key. Curtis with it. Pass to the corner, deflected, out of bounds. Will stay again with Ottawa. Lady Collier going to check into the ballgame. She'll replace Soman. So Ottawa with it down in the corner here. Trying to trigger in this inbounds play. Evans gets it into McGrath. Now back to Evans. Kirsten Evans drives in. Now we'll bring it back out as she tries to go to the right side of the floor. Jump stop there, and she's going to kick it to the corner to McGrath, and her heel was on the out-of-bounds line, so it will be another turnover and go back over to the Lady Wildcats. Ottawa trying to match up defensively here as Holton goes back on offense. And a man defense here by Ottawa. And a pass inside, shot up off the glass, no good. That shot by Patch was a little bit too strong. Deflection finds the hands of Holton. And Bailey Flewelling up off the glass, her first bucket. Leads out to 11 at 14-3. Evans driving as she breaks the press, found the middle of it. Battle for the loose ball rebound and a whistle and a jump ball call here. Kind of a quick jump ball in my opinion, but this time it will go to Holton on the possession. Holton going to try and break the press, going over the top. Get it in to Yinks. Yinks drives in, now kicks it back out. Hickman, 15-footer on the way, no good. Offensive rebound by Moore for the Lady Wildcats. Gets it over to Taking. Taking, three-point basket on the way is good. Sadie Taking goes into double figures. She has 11 here of the 17 Wildcat first quarter points. 13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Pass down into Spiegel. She takes a little bit of a bump. Got the shot up off the glass, no good. And Holton going the other direction. Going to get it to Tanking. Tanking going to take a shot at the buzzer. It rattles around, no good. We've reached the end of quarter number one. It is Holton 17 and Ottawa 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Lady Cyclone basketball. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Nailed it!
with Grip Right Nails and Screws. Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit KramerRx.com.
And welcome back here to Baser Linwood High School. Luke Queen with you at the 20th Annual Bobcat Invitational. Ottawa trailing Holton 17-3 at the end of quarter number 1. Ottawa with possession here to open up quarter number 2. Skip pass intended for Ashlyn Evans is deflected out of bounds by Holton. The ball will stay with the Lady Cyclones. Evans will trigger in from the near sideline, gets to Spiegel. Ottawa works it around the top of the key. Spiegel with it. Ottawa again just working, trying to get this 2-3 zone to work, to move so they can get an opening here. Evans out to Spiegel again. Back to Evans. Ottawa with Gollier and Hornbuckle in at the post, trying to run a two-post lineup here. Hornbuckle out to Evans. Pass intended for Hornbuckle, knocked away by Holton. Tanking picks it up. She'll get it up to Hostler. Hostler into the front court, down inside. Shot goes up, no good. Battle for the rebound is out of bounds, and it will go off of Ottawa. Llewellyn shot was adjusted there by Aaliyah Gollier. Did a nice job of just standing tall, making it difficult and adjusting that shot. Holton gets it in to Tanking. Tanking, quick three on the way. Off the back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound is taken down there by Moore for Holton. Lady Wildcats work the ball around the top of the key. Pass inside, deflected. Nice job by Aaliyah Gollier. Picked up by Summer Spiegel. She's going to go on the drive. Floater up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, taken down by Sadie Tanking. Tanking going to try and go coast to coast here. And her shot up off the glass is good. And a quick whistle and a timeout called here by Holton. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Sadie Tanking now has 13 points for the Holton Lady Wildcats. Ottawa has gotten some good looks, just has not been able to get the ball to fall through the hoop here early on in this contest. Again, this was due to the interruption of weather on Friday night. This tournament was supposed to be completed on Saturday, but due to the weather was pushed back, and so Ottawa playing here this afternoon. Boys game after this. Now Holton will back a little bit out of their pressure. Now it's almost more of a half-court trap here. Spiegel will bring it across. She'll get it to Gollier. Gollier trying to find Ficken, but the pass is again just a little bit too high for Sophia. Goes out of bounds, and the turnover gives it back to Holton. In the half-court pressure, it's kind of that trapping defense is rushing Ottawa here. They just need to catch, turn, and phase. Be strong with the basketball. Pass down inside, and Tanking going to go up off the glass, no good. Able to get the rebound. Had it knocked away. It'll hit the end line, and the ball will stay with Holton underneath their own basket. Kirsten Evans and Lauren Curtis return to the ball game. They'll replace Brittany Hornbuckle and Aaliyah Gollier coming off the floor for the Cyclones. So Cyclones staying in their 2-3 defense on this underneath inbounds. Ball into the corner. Tanking with it out top. She's going to kick it across court. Hostler, three-pointer on the way is up, and it is good. First three-point basket for Hostler here this afternoon. Sends the lead up to 19, 22-3. Spiegel, 15-footer on the way, no good as Ottawa got to look after breaking the press, but the rebound brought down by Moore. Yinks has a look at an 18-footer, and her shot is up, and it is good. And now we've got a whistle and a player down. Looks like he rolled an ankle there at midcourt trying to get back on defense. That is Yanks. We're going to take a timeout, 60-second timeout as they tend to the injured player. You're listening to Ottawa High School Ladies Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Marine, tractor, and small engine motor oil available at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Cold weather often brings cold and flu season, and that's often what brings you in to see the doctors at Ottawa Family Physicians or their registered nurse practitioners at the Ottawa Care Clinic inside Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa Family Physicians, 242-1620, or visit ottawafamilyphysicians.com.
Yeah, welcome back here to Base on Linwood High School. Again, Luke Queen with you here this afternoon. Injured player was Olivia Yanks for Holton. Not putting any pressure on her right leg as she came off the floor, and Ottawa pass stolen as they try to break the press with a cross-court pass taken away there by Taylor Moore. Pass into Patch. She'll kick it back outside, and Holton will work it around the top of the key. Left wing tanking, cross-court to Hosler inside, and the shot goes up and put down there by Taylor Moore, her first bucket of the night, and the lead is 26-3 Holton. Kirsten Evans shot up off the glass, no good, just a little bit too strong, unable to get the roll, and the rebound brought down by Moore. Again, quickly the other way comes Holton. Shot goes up from about 15 feet out of the hands of Hickman, and it is up and good. Ottawa needs to find their man defensively, or at least stop the ball, as Holton is quickly moving the ball the other direction and getting off wide open looks in the half-court 1-2-2 trapping defense here of Holton. More of a 3-2 zone defense here. Ball out top. Ottawa working around the top of the key. Spiegel over to Evans. Kirsten Evans now out to Sophia Ficken out top. Ashlyn Evans finds a cutter. Ball kick to the corner. Spiegel with a look at a three, a little bit too strong with that one, no good. And the rebound picked up again by Holton. Again, it is Hickman on the drive. Shot goes up off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound on the floor. And Holton able to get possession. They'll bring it back out top. Now get it down to Patch. Pass out to Hosler. Tanking now with it at the top of the key. Between the circles, will dribble to her right. Gets it over to Hosler, who will take it back out and reset once again. Tanking with it, left corner, three-pointer on the way, up off the rim, no good, and a battle for the rebound. And a whistle and a foul. No indication on who yet. Lauren Curtis went down hard. But I believe the foul is going to go against Holton. They grab the arm of Curtis. Good rebound there from Lauren Curtis. The foul is going to go against number 40, Taylor Moore. That is her second, the 16th foul. So no shooting situation here for the Lady Cyclones. Holton is backed all the way out of their press here. Looks like they're going to stick with maybe going man-to-man here, matching up out of this stop. Brooklyn Hadel driving in, has the ball knocked away, able to recover and get it to Curtis. Curtis drives in, has it poked away, and now a whistle and a tie up here. And with the possession arrow, the ball will go back over to the Lady Wildcats. 3:14 remaining first half. Holton 28, Ottawa 3. Ottawa had a lot of trouble with the pressure defense applied by the Lady Wildcats. Holton breaks the press of Ottawa. Working it inside. Shot is up by Rod. No good. And a whistle. And the block going to go there. It's Lauren Curtis. She needs a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Curtis. That is her second personal foul. 14th foul. Going to send Rod to the free throw line to shoot 2. First shot on the way. This one is good. Kinley Rod takes the second one. This one rolls around the rim and in. 2 for 2 on that trip. 30-3 the score here. We'll work it around the top of the key. Sophia Ficken will dribble to her right. Dribble handoff of Summer Spiegel. Out of Hadel and to Evans. Evans with a little baseline runner. And a whistle and a foul going to go against Holton. And going to send Kirsten Evans to the free throw line to shoot 2 here for the Lady Cyclones. Foul is on number 40, Taylor Moore. That is her third personal foul for the Holton Wildcats. Evans' first free throw, no good. Evans toes the line for her second. Second one on the way, and this one is good. Ottawa going to try to apply a little pressure here. Holton able to break the pressure, get it across to Hickman. Hickman now pulls back out, has it knocked away, and it last touched by Hickman. Good pressure there from Sophia Ficken. And gets the turnover to get the ball back to Ottawa. Evans brings it across the timeline. Dribbling out top, gets a screen there. Just thought about the 3. Now we kick it over to Summer Spiegel. Spiegel looks inside, nothing there. Gonna go reset the offense. Ottawa working around the top of the key. Down in the corner is Curtis. Curtis looks fast to Spiegel, but a little bit too high on the pass, and it will go out of bounds, and another turnover there, a little bit unforced. This ball will go to Holton. Get 2:14 remaining here in the first half. Holton with a big 30-4 lead over the Lady Cyclones from Ottawa. Ball poked away and a whistle and a foul there. Kirsten Evans tried to jump in and poke that one away. She'll be whistled for the foul. It's just her first and the 14th foul on the Lady Cyclones. Ashlyn Evans checks in along with Madison Silman. Brittany Hornbuckle and Leah Goyer all in for the Lady Cyclones. Holton gets the ball in the top of the key. Tanking. Cross-court pass. Hickman jumper on the way. Rattles in and out. No good. Rebound, Lady Cyclones. He'll push it the other way. And looking to try and get the ball over to Madison Silman in the corner, a little bit behind her with the pass. So the turnover gives it right back to Holton. So turnover play first half for the Cyclones against the pressure defense of Holton. Tanking with it in the corner. Cross court to Hostler. Rod from the free throw line. 15-footer on the way is good. Her first two-point basket of the night. She now has 5 for Holton. Ashlyn Evans with it left wing. Looking to find a cutter there. Shot goes up. Whistle and a foul on Holton. Going to send Ottawa to the free throw line to shoot 2. Delta was 25 or 35 on the foul. It is actually 35. Macy Patch, her second personal foul. And the free throw on the way is good. Ottawa with only one made field goal so far here in the first half. Trailing 32-6. 1:15 remaining here in the first half. Tanking left wing thought about the three. Now Holton will work it around the top of the key. Pass to the high post. Now kicked out. Tanking left side. 3-point shot on the way is good. Sadie Tanking now with 16 points for Holton. Edmonds' pass is stolen away there by Tanking. Whistled a foul against Ottawa. 16 foul on Ottawa, so still no free throws here for Holton. 45 seconds remaining. Holton gets the ball into the right corner. It's Tanking. Tanking drives to the middle now, kicks it over to Hostler. Hostler on the inside. Tanking, 18-footer on the way, no good. Rebound, Ashlyn Evans for Ottawa. Gives it over to Madison Soman, who will bring it across the timeline. 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Ottawa trying to get their offense set up. Hornbuckle with it, gives it off to Pickens. Shot goes up, no good. A lot of contact, a couple different plays there, and no call. But the ball will go out of bounds and will stay with the Lady Cyclones. 9 seconds to go here in the first half. Ottawa trying to get it in bounds, and the pass out top, touched by Ottawa, is going to roll out of bounds with 5 seconds remaining underneath Holton's basket, where they'll take over. Have a chance for another bucket here right before half. McGrath's going to check into the ball game here for Ottawa. Ottawa stays in their 2-3 zone here on this inbounds play. Hostler to trigger it in. Out top, Hickman over to Tanking. Tanking into the corner. If Holton gets the shot away, they do, and it is no good as Hickman's three-pointer at the buzzer, it comes up short. But at halftime, it is Holton 35 and Ottawa 6. We're going to take a timeout, send you back to the studio. We'll be back for a little bit of our halftime show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Hi, Saver. Walgreens here. We like the way you save. Take coffee. You know it doesn't have to cost $4 a cup, so you make your own. And co-pays on Medicare Part D. You save up to $5 and get 100 balanced rewards points on each prescription when Walgreens is your preferred pharmacy. Save smartly on Med D. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Copay savings on Tier 1 generic drugs available through select plans that include Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Points cannot be earned in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Complete details at walgreens.com/balance.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and my digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. That's because I've kicked off 2020 with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm hooked. All I did was take Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Why? Because Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
This is a hideaway storm shelter. Get yours at Trindle Lumber, 1516 South Main in Ottawa.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT Building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission. Bring recreation to life.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley is now open in South Ottawa. So what do you think?
It's wonderful, and the staff are really friendly.
It's a great atmosphere. Looks really cool.
I really like the fried pickles.
Wings are great. They have a good flavor.
It's a great addition to Ottawa with the bowling and the new restaurant. We're just excited to be here, and it looks fantastic.
Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley opens at 4 Monday through Saturday, Sunday at 3. Come enjoy the food and fun atmosphere now at Primetime Grill at Fusion Alley, 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa. When it's game time, it's prime time.
Yeah, welcome into the Lady Cyclones halftime show. Luke Queen with you at the 20th annual Bobcat Invitational Tournament here in Baser, Linwood. At halftime, has been all Holton in the first half as they lead 35-6 over the Cyclones. Ottawa just one made field goal in the first half. Lauren Curtis got that in the first quarter. She leads the way with 3 points for the Lady Cyclones. Ottawa with just 6 first half points had a real difficult time against the full court pressure of the Holton Wildcats in the first quarter, and then Holton using a half-court trap kind of majority of the second quarter and really putting that pressure defense out top, making Ottawa really have a difficult time getting into their offense. Holton, on the other hand, able to use that pressure to create those turnovers and again get out on the break, and leading the way for the Lady Wildcats is Sadie Tanking. She has 16 first half points, 5 points for Danica Hickman, 5 points also for Kinley Rod, 3 points for Faith Hosler, 2 for Bailey Flewelling and Olivia Yangst, and also Taylor Moore with 2. Yangst went down midway through the second quarter. Couldn't tell if it was a knee or an ankle, but did not put any pressure on her right leg as she was helped off the floor. So hopefully for Olivia, she can get back quickly. But the story of the first half has been the pressure defense of Holton and creating the turnovers on the Lady Cyclones that have led to a lot of easy buckets and a lot of transition opportunities for Holton. They've also done a nice job of working the ball around the top of the key and getting it into open lanes in their half-court offensive sets, and they've built a big 29-point halftime lead, 35-6, Holton over Ottawa here in the 7th place game of the 20th annual Bobcat Invitational. We're going to take a timeout, send it back to the studio. We'll be back for more of your Lady Cyclones halftime show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Protect you and your family from the flu. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts, pharmacist at Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Did you know you can get your flu shot at Kramer Pharmacy at 134 South Main? The flu can be life-threatening to some young people or elderly. It's best to get the flu shot as soon as you can so you're protected going into flu season. Covered by Medicare and most insurance. Get your flu shot today at Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, with convenient parking on Main Street or out back at Legacy Square. Call 242-2055 or visit kramerrx.com.
Hi, Saver. Walgreens here. We like the way you save. Take coffee. You know it doesn't have to cost $4 a cup, so you make your own. And co-pays on Medicare Part D. You save up to $5 and get 100 balance rewards points on each prescription when Walgreens is your preferred pharmacy. Save smartly on Med D. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Copay savings on Tier 1 generic drugs available through select plans that include Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Points cannot be earned in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Complete details at walgreens.com/balance.
Pick up the best-selling rechargeable 10-watt flashlight at Napa Auto Parts, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
And welcome back to the Lady Cyclones halftime show here on 1220 103.7 FM. Again, Luke Queen at Pacer Linwood High School here in the Auxiliary Gym. 7th place game of this 20th annual Bobcat Invitational here on the girls' side of the bracket. Holton up at halftime over the Lady Cyclones of Ottawa, 35-6. And Holton using their full court press or defense to just create turnovers on the Lady Cyclones, leading to some easy buckets and not giving Ottawa really good opportunities to get forward. Ottawa started to break the press, had a few good looks, a couple floaters that were halfway down and in, just unable to get the buckets to fall. Sadie Tanking leading the way for the Holton Lady Wildcats. She has 16 first-half points. She had 11 in the first quarter. She's also hit 3 3-point baskets so far in the contest. A little bit of foul trouble on the side of Holton. Taylor Moore, she has 3 first-half personal fouls. Macy Patch had 2. Lauren Curtis had 2 personal fouls for the Lady Cyclones, the only Lady Cyclone with more than 1. But so not really any worry there as far as foul trouble. Taylor Moore really the only one who was close there for either team to be really in foul trouble, but I think Holton might be able to survive that. So far, at least in this first half, it has been all Holton in 35-6 at halftime. Ottawa with just 1 made field goal in the first half. Lauren Curtis leads the way. She's got 3 points for Ottawa. The Cyclones will have to do a lot more in the second half, work the ball around on the offensive end, maybe see if they can slow down the transition of Holton, and if they can create some turnovers in the half court to get themselves into transition, going to be a way to claw back into this ballgame. But they've got a lot of work to do, down 35-6 here at the half. We're going to take one more 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for second half action from here at Basin Linwood High School. I'm Liv Queen, KOFO Sports.
Hi, this is Margie Hindeleiter from Bank Midwest. You'll often hear us say, this is where common sense lives. That means doing the little things, like knowing your name. And it means supporting Ottawa High School. That should be common sense for how a bank does business. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives.
What's the value of your real estate? Hepner Appraisal Service in Ottawa has been providing real estate appraisals for individuals, banks, and lending institutions for nearly 40 years. Jim, Wade, and Scott wish the Cyclones the best of luck this season. Call Hepner Appraisal Service 242-6685.
For more than 2 decades, Dr. Michael Hyatt and Dr. Sherry Jung have been passionate about helping every patient live vibrantly. Stop by Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic at 1501 South Main and experience the difference chiropractic could make in your life.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
And back here at Baser Linwood High School, we're just about to get underway in second half action. Luke Queen with you. It is 35-6. Holton Lady Wildcats over the Lady Cyclones of Ottawa here as we get ready to open play in quarter number 3. Ottawa going to have Kirsten Evans, Sophia Ficken, Summer Spiegel, Brittany Hornbuckle, and Lauren Curtis, the starting 5. Both teams coming back with their starting lineups here in half number 2. In the 1-2-2 pressure, high pressure out top. Ficken gets a look from 3 from the right side, just a little bit short, and the rebound brought down by Holton. Wildcats going to push it quickly up the floor. Hickman shot from about 12 feet is up, and it is good. Hickman now has 7 in the ball game as she hits that 12-footer, extending the lead to 31. Ficken with it out top for Ottawa. She has another look for 3, this time just a little bit too strong. And a rebound brought down there by Patch, and a whistle and a foul. Brittany Hornbuckle turned to get back on defense and bumped into Patch. And a whistle and a bump will be called against Hornbuckle. So first foul on Brittany here this evening. Ottawa coming out in a little bit of a fresh defense here, but Holton gets it across the timeline. Driving to the left is Hickman. She stopped there. Swung around the top of the key. Now the ball passed down low. Kick back out top. And again, it's Tanking. Another three-pointer up and in for Sadie Tanking. Her fourth three-pointer here of the evening, 40-6. Lady Wildcats pass out top. Curtis driving it in. Kicks to the corner. Evans, jumper on the way. No good. Rebound brought down by Hosler for Holton. She'll give it off to Tanking. Tanking dribbling into the front court. To the corner now. Kicks it cross court. She has Hickman. Another 12-footer on the way. No good. Shot up. Blocked there by Curtis. And out of bounds off of Holton. Rod got the offensive rebound. Went right back up. And Curtis able to get the block, and the ball went off of the hands of Rod. And now we've got whistle, and it looks like timeout here by the officials. Summer Spiegel, a little blood coming from somewhere. Not really sure where exactly, maybe from her bottom lip. She was involved in there, down in the block. So she'll be subbed out. Brooklyn Hadel will check on here for the Lady Cyclones. Evans with it out top to Hornbuckle as Ottawa will work it around the left side over to Curtis. Curtis takes the drive, kicks it to the corner to Ficken. Ficken thought about the three. Kicks it over to Hadel. Hadel, 15-footer on the way. Just a little bit too strong, no good. Rebound brought down there by Patch. Gives it off to Tanking. She'll bring it across the timeline. Kick it over to Hosler in the corner. Hosler, pass intended there for Patch. Intercepted by Ottawa. Kirsten Evans on the drive. Shot up off the glass. Just rattles around, no good. Go out of bounds, and it was last touched by Holton. So Ottawa will keep it underneath their own basket here. 5:39 remaining here in the third quarter. Evans gets it into Hadel. Back to Evans. She's got an 18-footer on the way, and this one is good. Kirsten Evans now with 3 points for Ottawa. Quickly the other way goes Holton. Once again, able to break the pressure of Ottawa. 15-footer on the way from Patch. No good. Rebound brought down by Ottawa. Evans quickly into the front court. She has a look at another about 12-footer there, just a little bit short. Tanking gets the rebound. Gonna push it forward. She's got Hickman out on the run. Hickman finds Patch on the run out. And the layup is up and good. Patch did a nice job there running block to block to get open there and beat the Ottawa defense back. Lauren Curtis, long shot on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound is brought down by Holton. Hosler going to bring it across the timeline. Over in the corner to Hickman. Now back out as Holton will look to work it around the top of the key. Dave Hosler backs it out again, being guarded by Kirsten Evans. She's going to try and drive to her right. And a whistle on the offensive foul there. Illegal screen set by Holton. It's going to go against Patch. Macy Patch, her third personal foul. The first team foul here in the second half on the Lady Wildcats. Leah Gollier check in for Brittany Hornbuckle. Ottawa going to set up the offense here. Sophia Ficken out top. Going to dribble handoff. Brooklyn Hadel on the drive. Kicks it over, and a good pass right over to Kirsten Evans. Shot rattles around the rim. No good. Evans got the offensive rebound. Went right back up, and a whistle and a foul is going to send Kirsten Evans to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul is going to go against Sadie Tanking. Her first third team foul on Holton. The first free throw by Evans is no good. Evans will step to the line to shoot the second. Second free throw on the way. This one off the back rim, no good. A rebound brought down by Tanking. Getting it off over to Hosler. Hosler dribbles across the timeline, trapped there, able to get it over to Tanking. She's going to drive, put a shot up off the glass, no good. And a rebound, Sophia Ficken for Ottawa. Kirsten Evans quickly into the front court, gets it over to Aaliyah Gollier. Gollier shot just a little bit short. It was adjusted there by the defense of Holton. Ball will go out of bounds. It will stay with Ottawa as it was last touched by the Lady Wildcats. Evans stringing it in from underneath her own basket, gets it out top to Hadel. Back down, pass intended there for Curtis. Whistle, and kicking violation called against Holton. The ball stays again with Ottawa underneath its own basket. Evans will get it into Ficken. Ficken driving into the middle, has it taken away with a whistle and a jump ball called here on the tie-up. And the possession arrow will give it to Holton this time. Full court pressure being applied here by Ottawa. Hosler will get it here, being guarded by Evans. Comes across, gets it across the timeline. Gets it to Flewelling. Flewelling over to Altenberg. Tegan Altenberg just checked into the ball game for Holton. She puts up a 15-footer, no good, but is fouled on the shot. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul's going to go against number 10 for Ottawa, Lauren Curtis. Her third personal foul, and the second team foul of the half on the Lady Cyclones. Altenberg's first free throw is no good. She'll take the second. Shot is up, and this one is good. First point of the ball game for Altenberg. 43-8, 3.5 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Evans gets it to Ficken. Ficken tries to go to the high post. Pass deflected there. Ball on the ground. Battle for it, and we're going to have another tie up here. This time it will stay with Ottawa. Try to get it to Curtis at the high post. Had a little deflection to it. Curtis had to go down to save that from being a turnover. Evans to trigger it in here. Able to get it into Gollier. Gollier tries to return pass to Evans. Ball knocked away by Tanking. She'll come away with it, and she's going to dribble it across the timeline. Now kick it forward there to Flewelling. Flewelling trying to get it down inside. Deflected, taken away by Ottawa. Evans going hard. She's going to put up a floater there off the back iron. No good. A rebound brought down there by Moore. And then a whistle and a foul as Ottawa was able to knock it away from Moore. I believe the foul is going to go against Taylor Moore, and it is. It is her fourth personal foul and the fourth, that's actually the 15th foul here in the second half on the Lady Wildcats. Spiegel checks back into the ball game. Gets it into taking three-pointer on the way, just a little bit too short, no good. A rebound, Holton. Hosler stops her dribble. Nobody came out to pick her up, so she goes ahead and triggers a three, and the shot is up, and it is good. Faith Hosler, second three-pointer of the ballgame. She now has 6 points on the night. Pass deflected, ball on the floor, and a whistle and a tie-up. Alternate possession goes to Holton. Paige Crouch checking into the ball game here for Holton. She'll take over for Tanking. Also, Hickman checks back into the ball game, replacing Hosler. Ottawa again in full court press here, trying to get a trap here in the backcourt. Hickman able to dribble out of it. Now she's got a little bit of a lane, able to get the ball to Crouch. Her shot is up off the glass and good. 2:15 remaining here in quarter number 3, 48-8. Holton on top. Hadel drives. Her shot is up just off the front rim, no good. Curtis gets the offensive rebound, goes right back up with it, and a whistle and a foul is going to send Lauren Curtis to the free throw line to shoot two. Nice job there on the offensive glass by Lauren Curtis. That foul is going to be against Rod. It is her second. And the 15th foul. First free throw by Curtis just off the front rim, no good. Curtis will take another look at it here. This one looks good off of her hand and through. 4 points now for Lauren Curtis. 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Altenberg with it right wing for Holton. Gets it into the corner to Hickman. Hickman, nothing there, so we'll dribble it out. Now hand it off with Altenberg. Altenberg, back to Hickman. Holton swinging around the top of the key. Now into the corner. Llewellyn dribbled in, tried a little jump stop there, shuffled her feet, and the whistle and a turnover. She's going to be called for the traveling violation. We'll give the ball back to the Cyclones. Spiegel will bring it across the timeline as Ottawa looks to set up their offense here. Gets a screen out top from Curtis. Now one from Collier. Pass intended for Hadel. Able to get it down. Hadel foul. Shot goes up. And it went through with no indication there as to whether the shot is good or not. And the basket is going to count. Brooklyn Hadel on the drive. Shot goes up. She'll go to the free throw line. Try and get the old-fashioned three-point play. Kirsten Evans checking back in. The foul is on Hickman. It is her first. 16th foul of the half on Holton. Hadel's free throw on the way is good. Now 3 points for Brooklyn Hadel. Minute 20 remaining here in quarter number 3. Holton 48, Ottawa 12. The Wildcats with it along the left side. It is Llewellyn. She tries to dribble in there. Has it knocked away momentarily, but recovers. She'll drive all the way around the top of the key and finds a lane, and then puts a shot up off the glass. Is good. Bailey Llewellyn now with 4 points. Coach Matt Skirman calls out Cyclone as the offense. Gets it in. Hadel, nice rip and drive there. She's tripped up, goes down hard, pops up, and will go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1 here. Did not see it. Looks like the foul is on the 34. Paige Crouch, her first, and again, it is the 7th team foul of the half on Holton. So Brooklyn Hadel going to the free throw line here for the 1-and-1. Brooklyn 1-and-1, 1-for-1 on the night from the free throw line. An official over at the scorer's table. He is checking to see if 17 fouls is correct on the Wildcats. Looks like it did jump at one point from, it is actually only the 6th team foul of the half. Somewhere in there they pushed one through too quickly. Sophia Ficken will check in. She'll replace Brooklyn Hadel. Now the officials trying to get the scorer to change the scoreboard back to 6 team fouls, so they know that the next one is number 7. Kirsten Evans going to throw it in. She'll get it in out top to Summer Spiegel. Over to Ashlyn Evans. Now down to Kirsten Evans. 16-footer on the way. Just a little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off of Holton. Going to stay with Ottawa underneath. I think Sophia Ficken tried to crash the glass there. Was able to get a hand to it, but it was unable to be controlled by Holton. Ball kicked in. Summer Spiegel, three-pointer from the near corner. No good, and the rebound brought down by the Wildcats. Rod with the rebound. She'll give it over to Hickman. Brings it across the timeline. Over to Llewellyn. Outside, Altenberg out top. Now back over to Hickman. Down inside, Ottawa collapses down on the post. Able to get it kicked back out is Holton. Shot goes up there by Rod. She's going to be fouled by Ottawa, and she's going to go to the free throw line here with 14.3 remaining here in the third quarter. Foul's going to go against number 4, Ashlyn Evans for Ottawa. Her first. Just a third team foul on Lady Cyclones. Rod's first free throw is up, and it is good. Molly McGrath checking in now for Sophia Ficken. And Rod's second free throw is also good. She now has 7 points on the ballgame with those two. 52-12 here as we head towards the end of the third quarter. Ottawa Pass is hit it inside to Evans, is a little bit behind her. Hickman going to come across with time expiring. Three-pointer on the way is no good. We've reached the end of quarter number 3. Holton 52, Ottawa 12, back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
Yeah, welcome back here to Baser Linwood High School 20th Annual Bobcat Invitational. Luke Queen with you here this afternoon. We're getting ready to start play in quarter number 4. Ottawa and Holton here in the 7th place game of the girls' side of the bracket. Later on, we will have Ottawa and Piper in the 3rd place game on the boys' side of the bracket. Coming up later on, we got to finish up here in the girls' side. 52-12 here in as we open up quarter number 4. McGrath, Thurston Evans, Ashlyn Evans, Summer Spiegel, and Lauren Curtis on the floor for the Lady Cyclones. McGrath with it out top, gets it over to Spiegel along the left side. Inside, Lauren Curtis kicks it back out, gets Kirsten Evans a good look from 3 just off the side of the rim, but Ottawa able to chase down the loose ball rebound there. Spiegel will dribble it back out top. Gives it over to Kirsten Evans. Back out to Spiegel and around to McGrath. McGrath gets it inside to Ashlyn Evans. Nothing there, so she'll kick it back out to Summer Spiegel. Spiegel to Kirsten Evans here on the near side. Lauren Curtis high post, skip pass across to Molly McGrath. Corner to Ashlyn Evans. Ottawa doing a good job of working through here. Evans tried to kick it back out top, but there's Hickman there, able to pull it away for the steal for Holton. Danica Hickman brings it across the timeline and gives it off to Hosler. Faith Hosler with it. Will work it right out top. She gets a screen out top. Kicks it over in the corner to Hickman. Hickman, 16-footer on the way. No good. And a rebound brought down by Ottawa. Picked up by Ashlyn Evans. Put off over to Kirsten Evans. And Ottawa will set up their offense once again. Works around the top of the key. Finds the cutter. Molly McGrath. Ball poked away. Picked up by Holton. Hosler kicks it long up the floor to Hickman. Thought about driving in, kicked it back out. Now they'll get it back over to Hickman, who's got a good look for about 15 feet, no good. And the rebound there by Sadie Tanking, and she'll be fouled as she goes up. So she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Tanking is good. She now has 20 points for the ball game. That foul was on Ashlyn Evans. It is her second for Ottawa. Sadie Tanking toes the line. Second free throw on the way. This time too strong. Rebound brought down Sophia Ficken. Pick it up to Molly McGrath, who will dribble across the timeline. Now Ottawa's going to reset their offense. Ficken with it along the left wing. Out top, Spiegel. Now McGrath. McGrath has a look at a 3. Shot just a little bit short. Rebound Tanking for Holton. Lady Wildcats not in a hurry here as Hosler brings it across the timeline. Dribble handoff with Hickman. Now gets it over to Patch. Hatch with it on the left wing, down to the corner to Hickman. Going to get it down in the block. Ottawa collapses. Pass out off the trap there. Goes out of bounds. So the turnover will give it back to Ottawa. Wholesale substitutions coming in here for the Lady Wildcats. Moore, Crouch, Llewellyn, Altenberg, and Paxton checking in for the Lady Wildcats. Ottawa working it around the top of the key. Spiegel with it here. Sit over to Ficken. Ficken, 15-footer on the way, rattles around, no good. Lauren Curtis, offensive rebound and the stick back. Good job there to keep working by Lauren Curtis. Getting the offensive rebound and the stick back. 14 points now for Ottawa. Curtis with 6. Llewellyn being guarded by Evans. Gets a screen, driving in, loses control, and she'll be called for the traveling violation as she tried to gather that basketball. Kirsten Evans across the timeline over to Sophia Ficken along the left side. Into the corner, Molly McGrath. Ottawa works it around the top of the key. Spiegel made a cut there, but the pass was where she was. It goes out of bounds, and it will be a turnover back over to Holton. Lady Wildcats take over. Just under 3.5 minutes remaining. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. 53-14. Holton on top. Holton works the ball around the top of the key. Llewellyn with it out top. Going to dribble to her right and hand it off to Altenberg. Altenberg dribbles around and over to Paxton. Pass out top, now kicked over. Llewellyn with it. Paxton back out top. Holton trying to drive, but Ottawa is shutting down the lanes. Now a good move there by Moore, and the shot up off the glass is no good. Rebound down to the Lady Cyclones. Evans going to pull it back out as Ottawa going to try and work through their offense here. And working all around the top of the key. Grabbed by Fick and kicked out to Evans. Over to Curtis. Curtis switches court over to McGrath. Her pass is to Lauren Curtis. Cross court, Sophia Ficken has a look at the three. Off the back rim, no good. Ball tipped out, but Altenberg will bring down the rebound for Holton. And Wildcats swing it to the right side. Shot is up, no good. Rebound brought down by McGrath. Gives it over to Evans. And Evans again will bring it across the timeline. 2-3 zone still here from Holton. Pass intended for Evans, knocked away. It'll go out of bounds. It will stay with Ottawa. With 13 Grace Oots coming into the ball game for Ottawa. Keebaugh, Silman, and Hadel check into the ball game for the Lady Cyclones. Pass in. Ella Keebaugh shot up off the glass, no good, but a whistle and a foul going to be called here against Holton. It's going to send Keebaugh to the free throw line to shoot 2, her first action of the night. Keebaugh goes the line, first free throw on the way is up, and it is good. Collier and Ashlyn Evans checking into the ball game for the Lady Cyclones will replace Ficken and Kirsten Evans. Keebaugh, second free throw this time, too strong. Rebound brought down by Crouch. And she's going to be called for the double dribble as she put it to the floor, picked it up, had nowhere to go. Ottawa was coming in hard on the trap and then put it on the floor again. Ottawa trying to get it in, finds Hadel. Hadel, three-pointer on the way, a little bit too strong. Battle for the rebound, and we've got a whistle and I believe a tie-up here, or are they going to call a foul? And it's going to be a whistle and a foul on Llewellyn. It's her first, and it's going to send Keebaugh back to the free throw line to shoot 2 more here for the Lady Cyclones. First shot on the way, rattles off, no good. Rebound, Llewellyn. 10 seconds remaining. Holton just really needs to get the ball across the timeline, and they will do down into the corner. Now out top, Crouch. drives, and a whistle and an offensive foul called on Crouch, taken by Soman. But the clock will go to zeros, and so the final score is Holton 53, Ottawa 15. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back to give you our leading scorers. You're listening to Ottawa High School Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
36 days. That's how long it takes the average company to find their next hire. Glassdoor can help you quickly find the right job candidate in half the resumes. From 62 million job seekers, Glassdoor only matches you with qualified candidates who have the skills and experience your small business needs to grow. And Glassdoor hires are committed. They're 30% more likely to stay with your business longer. Go to glassdoor.com/hire. Glassdoor. Find the right fit for your business.
And welcome back here to the Ottawa High School Ladies Cyclones postgame show here on 1220 and 103.7 FM. Ottawa took on Holton here in the 7th place game of the 20th annual Bobcat Invitational Tournament from here at Baser Linwood. It was all Wildcats here this afternoon as the Lady Wildcats used full court press to create turnovers and run out to a big 35-6 halftime lead. It was more of the same in quarter number 3, outscoring the Lady Cyclones 17-6 did Holton, and they come away with the victory 53-15 here this afternoon, leading the way in scoring for Holton. Number 30, Sadie Tanking. She had 20 points on the night to lead the way for the Wildcats. For the Lady Cyclones, they were led by Lauren Curtis, who had 3 points for Brooklyn Hale, and Kirsten Evans leading the way for the Lady Cyclones. Well, that's all for this first game here of the day from the 20th annual Bobcat Invitational Tournament in Baser Linwood. We're going to have to move gymnasiums as the boys contest will get underway here shortly, scheduled to tip off at about 4:30. So I'm going to make my way over there, and I'll be back to bring you the action from the main gym here at the Baser Linwood High School 20th Annual Bobcat Invitational. Appreciate you tuning in, listening to Ladies Cyclone Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone Basketball on KOFO, brought to you by Hepner Appraisal Service, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, Ottawa Family Physicians, CarStar, and by the Ottawa Herald, Bank Midwest, Ottawa High School, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Kramer Pharmacy.